Yo, 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 what's up, people? Jay Recluse live here, just a little bit bored on a Friday night, and figured, fuck it. Let me jump on out here and, just pop on camera with this ugly mug. Hey, welcome to the show, Lou. We have some royalty in the show right now. We have Father Evil stopping by. Uh, Feel free to shout anything up that you want to promote, sir. Um, for those that don't know Father Evil, you should know Father Evil. Welcome to the show, Jeff and Mike. Jeff Carlisle, West Coast photographer, Mike Silk, People's Champion. Marie Angel, who is sometimes on the show, has just popped in. Okay, so who is posting as Dead Valleys? So that was not me posting as Dead Valleys. That was probably Marie, since she's a part of the page. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Big difference between this ugly mug and Carrie was here last Friday night when I went live. So you don't get any beautiful faces, just me. Welcome to the show, Elizabeth. Elizabeth Jean plays as Lizzie Burden on our show Creepy Manor. Nice for you to join us. Check that out. That's almost a reunion. We have Jen McGowan, who just stopped in, who I met through Jeff. She is a model out in the Utah West Coast area. So yeah, it's great to have you both in the room at the same time watching the show. You guys got to do a photo shoot together and like submit it to the magazine. That would be like an awesome thing. And Mike, we definitely have to sit down at New Jersey HorrorCon this time and do some kind of interview so I can promote you. We didn't get to do that last time. Both of us were like kind of really, really busy. So not going to broadcast for any long period of time. I wanted to come on Facebook. A lot of people have been having problems with live shows, and I was actually in with the producer of a couple shows. He does the Bakersfield Gentleman. He does Girls, Gore, and Gin. I was in with him on it. He did a live test broadcast earlier because the issues that we had the last 2 weeks in a row with Facebook crashing on us and things like that, they had the same issues last night. And several other people I know also had those same issues with Facebook like continuously interrupting the video in the middle of their show and stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of and see what is up and see if there's anything that I can tweak on my end to fix it. We will probably not be broadcasting this Tuesday. Just real quick, I want to stop myself and say, hey, Annie, welcome to the show. Hey, Alex, welcome to the show. Not really a very exciting show tonight. It's kind of like a test broadcast just to work out some things and to see if it's stuff on our end or if it's stuff on Facebook's end, and see if we can't like get to the bottom of it before we do a broadcast. So sorry, but you got to deal with this ugly mug while you're here. So yeah, lately live broadcasts for a lot of people have been like, what's the best word for it? They've been getting, yeah, I'm a smoker, dude. I have to quit, especially with what's going on health wise with me right now. I definitely have to quit. But a lot of people have been having like broken footage, camera interrupts where it says you lost the internet connection and then your show restarts. We had to actually restart a whole show. Yeah, see, Jen sees it that Facebook has been being a bitch lately. So hopefully they're just doing some kind of upgrade. Usually when that happens, they recode some stuff and it, what do you call it? It will come back with improvement. So yeah, Carrie was having the same problem earlier. It kept interrupting her Facebook feed. So when I do these broadcasts when it's just me, it's like a hey, whatever you want to talk about, throw it up in the topic board. You want to promote yourself in some way, you know, I will gladly talk about whatever. It's not an officially sanctioned Dead Dolly show. I just like to do it on here because I can reach more people this way. But yeah, that's one of the things I'm not liking is I don't get to see, unless I do something specific here, I don't get to see all of my controls down here. So it doesn't allow me to share and different things like that. Marie, are you still in here? Marie. All right, since you are still there as Dead Dollies, do you have a share feature on the side? I don't even know where Breezewood is. You're probably going to have to find somebody that you're going to have to pay gas and tolls and all that kind of stuff to get out there for your shoot. So if you're doing a shoot out there, try to get somebody who's going to pay you, that's going to cover your travel expenses, because, yeah, that's could get expensive depending on how far away it is. Ooh, look at that. I created dead air. I'm in serious need of a haircut, too. I haven't cut my hair because my Eagles are in the Super Bowl, and I'm afraid that if I cut my hair, it's going to wind up being the whole, like, what do you call it? I will jinx my team. So I've been walking around, like, not cutting my hair, shaving, like, as little as possible. Just because I don't want to be the guy that creates the jinx for my team. If you're not an Eagles fan, I don't know what to tell you. There you go. Mike Silk said it. Go Eagles. And my sister just stopped in, Nancy Martin. And hi, Ty Hooks. Thank you for stopping by. Ty, you must be really bored if you're stopping into my show. Haha, just kidding. But yeah, that was just weird. I noticed that the color just majorly improved on my screen, and then went back to being flat. Oh, she says hello to Blake. She misses my doggy, doesn't she? You guys haven't been down here in forever. Hey, Millie Raid, how are you? Another wonderfully talented model that I've had the pleasure of working with, Millie Raid. You guys should check her out and see some of her horror stuff. She also does not. She does non-horror as well, but she has done some amazing work on either end of the modeling spectrum. And for those that don't know, Carrie Rose is also a model. Who has done some work with me and some other photographers. And she is just starting her career, but she has the potential to be one of the greatest. Lizzie, I promise, as soon as I get all this medical shit sorted out and then some other stuff, we're going to get everything together to start filming Creepy Manor again. I have some great ideas for season 2. For those who don't know what Creepy Manor is, you can visit our page. It's facebook.com/Creepy Manor Show. And yeah, like it's a great show. Yeah, as much as I am going to focus on my health, I want to make sure that the show doesn't just stagnate and die, and then we have to start over from ground zero and build it all back up. We have to have something to keep it going. Um, I can step back and just kind of do a slightly lesser role. I mean, I do write, produce, and direct, but I can always what do you call it? I can always have someone come in and direct or something like that. Just to keep things going. Um, yes, the Christmas episode was fucking hilarious. That was probably our best episode. I still have to get 3 and 4 up. I was supposed to do that like 2 weeks ago, and I had to hook a whole nother thing up to the computer to put those files back on. I don't know if you know, but my computer took a shit, and then Frank's computer took a shit. So we're on a borrowed laptop at the moment. So this week I officially cut out soda. I haven't had soda since Sunday. I have been eating healthier. I've been eating a lot more salads and things like that. You probably noticed my face is getting like thinner. Um, all that kind of stuff. Um, but the next thing to go is cigarettes. That is something I've cut down to half a pack a day. I'm proud of that. Um, so now cigarettes got to go. I'm on this get healthy gig, and I feel it'll probably help with a lot of the problems I'm having to get all these toxins out of my body. And what I do now, Jeff, instead of soda is, have you ever heard of Soda Stream? Not that I'm giving a product endorsement or anything here, but I buy the syrups from Soda Stream. I don't use the carbonated water. I add like basically half of what they say to add to your Soda Stream machine. I add half of that into like I keep a couple of iced tea jugs around, and I add the syrup. It has no high fructose corn syrup. It's regular sugar. Um, has no artificial sweeteners. So I just add that into water. But like I said, I use about half of the recommended amount. So it's basically like flavored water, but it still has a good taste. None of the calories that you get with soda. Still has calories, but not the same. And none of the carbonation, like none of that shit. Um, hey Lauren, how you doing, babe? Good to see you. Lauren Martin joining us from the West Coast. Not to be confused with my sister. Um, Even though they both have the last name Martin, they're not related. Um, so, but yeah, who here has been watching horror movies this year since 2018 started? Has anybody been like cashing in on the large crop of indie horror that's been out there? I'm guessing nobody. Okay, so apparently, okay, I had to roll down because I wasn't what do you call it? I wasn't seeing everybody's comments. Victor Crowley, is that the new Victor Crowley? Is that the new what the hell, Hatchet movie? I would assume. You know what? I was a little bit Lizzie, you're gonna have to let us know what you've been watching. Um, yeah, Hatchet 4. That's what I thought. Jeff, I was a little bit disappointed with it. Not entirely disappointed, and not a bad movie. Um, I just expected with all the hype. I didn't see it when it was in theaters. I waited for it to come out on demand, and I watched it there. And with all the hype that it got, I had expected a little bit more from the movie. Um, just one of those things. Um, movies that I watched this week, one of them's a little bit older. Um, it's called The Final, which it was pretty decent. I'm going to actually write a review. I just watched The Open House, which I'm going to be writing a review on that. That has some what do you call it? Some nice little twists. Tiffany Shepis is in the new Hatchet. Um, hmm. Now Tiffany is at New Jersey HorrorCon again, isn't she? I'm going to have to definitely see Hatchet 4 um, before I go there. Lizzie, I've been doing the same thing. I've been going back and like watching a lot of older movies again, just to see what's what and see what's like not to see what's what, but just to like refresh it all in my head. Um, yeah, it had some good scares. Um, Carrie watched that with me, so um, I know she wasn't too scared, but she was a little scared. And Annabelle Creation, I liked it. I thought it was a decent movie. Um, it does give you a little bit more information about Annabelle as opposed to like the Conjuring and things like that. Um, it's a solid story. That's what I'll say. It has some good scare factors. It's got some very creative special effects, and yeah, I enjoyed it as well. The new Saw movie, Jigsaw, didn't really like it as much as I like the Saw movies themselves. Um, and there's a part in the movie, I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't want to give spoilers, but there's a part in the movie that becomes very confusing. They try to lead you in one area, and you don't necessarily get there. You think you're going somewhere, and then all of a sudden, it just doesn't make any sense why that was in the movie at all. So that's as much as I want to say about that, just because, like I said, I don't want to give away spoilers. For people that have seen it, then they know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, Lizzie, no spoilers. Don't give away what I'm talking about. To find out what I'm talking about, you'll have to watch the movie Jigsaw, and you'll see it for yourself. When you get to that part, you're going to look at it and go, oh, this must be exactly what Jay was talking about. Yeah, you know what? The new It follows the book a lot more than the made-for-TV It, which that's something that, what do you call it? I liked. Like the costume for the new clown, it definitely fits into where he talks about in the book, like the other time or the olden time, whatever it is he says. Um, and I have to agree that Tim Curry was great. Tim Curry will be at Monster Mania this March, but from what I understand, he's not doing table signings. He's only doing photo ops. So I'm still hoping to meet him. It's always fun when you can meet celebrities. I think he's probably going to be on one of the very high up like VIP guests. So that's like limited access and probably not the ability to actually meet him. But who knows? We'll see. Hey there, James. Hey there, Daisy. And hey there, Jim Stressman. Welcome to the show. You're coming in late. I'm probably only going to be on for about another, maybe 10 to 20 minutes. But my thoughts on Cult of Chucky. Kind of like one of those movies where I didn't see really a purpose in them making the movie other than to make a movie. I didn't like it that much. It had an okay storyline, but it just, some of it was entirely ridiculous. There's another movie I watched. I can't remember the name of it. That was a horror, and like off the top of my head, it's just like escaping me. I have a list somewhere of everything that I'm going to write reviews on. That pretty much I think in pictures. So as soon as I see the title of a film, I can like recall everything about it in my head. It's I think the best thing they could do for the Child's Play movies, if they're going to continue to keep them going, would be to reboot totally. So go all the way back to the beginning and just reboot. Which I hate reboots unless they're really well done. Like I go back to two movies in particular, like the Friday the 13th that came out in 2009. I thought that was an excellent reboot. Sorry, I apologize for the coughing. Something that someone pointed out, that movie itself stands alone. It is Jason's story. It's not so much Friday the 13th. I, too, Lizzie, am excited for the new Halloween. I'll make a determination after I actually see it as to whether it was worth tossing all the sequels and everything else. At this point, I know a lot of people hate when I say stuff like this, but comparatively with Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2, I mean, you could shit on toilet, you could wipe your ass after taking a shit and film the toilet paper, and it would be a better movie than Rob Zombie's Halloween. Just my opinion. You don't go fucking around with the mythos of Michael Myers and get away with it. It just doesn't happen. If you don't stay true to Michael Myers, then, you kind of shoot yourself in the foot. I have recently been kind of even more turned on to Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, with some theories that have been proposed that maybe the original mask that Michael wore was a Silver Shamrock mask. So yeah, with that, when that is put in there, then the movie makes sense. I never liked it years back, but I watched it a few more times, and as a standalone film, it's not that bad. The other movie that surprised me as a reboot, remake, however you want to term it, was Flatliners. I so thoroughly enjoyed Flatliners. The original was good, but the new one is just, it embodies the whole original movie, along with there being a cameo by Kiefer Sutherland, who was in the original, and that kind of works well in the movie. But quality-wise and everything, this is a much better movie. Even the storyline, it played off of the original, but it was so much better. Welcome to the show, David Spangenberg, also known as Professor Pooch, and also known on Creepy Manor as Grandpa Cyrus. I'm sure you have sound on. If you do, you'll find that Lizzie is here. So yeah, I'm a little bit behind on stuff that's in theaters. I am looking forward. I'm really looking forward to seeing A Quiet Place. Um, that looks like it's going to be an excellent movie. I hope it doesn't disappoint. Um, even though I never played the game and it's not really horror, it's more action sci-fi. I am looking forward to Rampage. Not a big fan of The Rock, but it just looks like a good movie, and I'm looking forward to the new Jurassic Park movie or the new Jurassic World movie, whatever you want to call it. No, Jim Stressman, he does not play the original character. He follows a totally different storyline in this movie. He's the characters as they were in the original are medical students / residents at a hospital, and he is a doctor. But there's kind of an homage to his being in the first one in a way, just by him being in there with the cameo. Just putting him in there, it pays tribute to the original. So, outside of horror movies, I've been watching all kinds of stuff. I just watched the other night. I was bored, flipping through all the stations, and The Green Mile was on. The Green Mile is one of those movies, in my opinion, that I can probably watch 1,000 times, and it just has rewatchability. It's just one of those. Green Mile, Gone in 60 Seconds. Which one? Flatliners? I'm not sure. If you have cable, I know it's on demand in the free section. Like if you have like HBO and those, I'm pretty sure it. No. Don't. I'm incorrect. It hasn't debuted on like the HBOs and Showtimes and all that. It is on demand for like a $6 rental, something like that. So yeah, that's what's been going on movie wise for me. Um, Furious 8, I wouldn't even bother. Mr. Popper's Penguins. You would. Well, I imagine with your daughter, you watch a lot of that stuff. But you probably watch it because you enjoy cartoons. Because you're one of them kids. You know what? If it's on demand, I would imagine it is probably on DVD. More than likely. Yeah, every once in a while I find something good on Netflix. That's where I found um, The Open House. Now, The Open House, that's an acquired taste. Um, it's a little bit slow. It's very original, in my opinion. It has some nice suspense and some nice build-ups. I wouldn't call it a horror film because does not have a supernatural aspect to it, but it's I would give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. And I just Mike Clown is a very good movie. I enjoyed that. Stranger Things, I just finally watched it. Now, from what I understand, we're not going to get season 3 of Stranger Things until next year, 2019. So by the time that by the time they get back to doing Stranger Things, I hope I have like not moved on to something else. If anybody wants to check out a pretty cool like crime drama series on Netflix, see if you can find The Killing. The Killing was pretty decent. That's got I think 4 seasons, with the 4th being like a like shortened season. I think it only goes like 8 episodes instead of 10 or 12. But yeah, it was pretty good. I will check out the Den. I just saw that come up when I was like going through the list of like what to watch. But that's the name of the other movie that I was looking for. It's a little slow, very indie. It is called It Stains the Sand Red. It's a zombie flick with some very original things and a couple little twists. I'm going to try to pronounce this name. Hopefully I don't butcher it, but welcome to the show, Ruchi. And hey, Crystal Lynn Fisher, another model that I work with, another Dead Dolly. She has appeared in Dead Dolly several times, most recently in the Christmas episode, the Christmas issue. So, I'm not going to get into my health. I'm feeling okay. I'm having this weird thing going on right now with my eye. I'm noticing that my left eye, one of my eyes is like just looking weird. It could be the camera. It could be the angle I'm sitting to the camera. It could be the lighting. But I just feel like one of my eyes is doing like this kind of Forrest Whitaker thing at the moment. And it could just be that I'm tired. I have to be up early in the morning. I got to drive Katie to work. The city has some kind of construction tomorrow, and buses are all detoured and all this shit. She's been on this big project for a couple weeks. That's why she hasn't been on the show. Oh my God! Stop with the please take care of yourselves. I'm working on it. Get time after I go off air. If you're not working tonight, give me a call, and I'll explain things. As to what's going on. I don't want to talk about it live on the show. I don't really want to go into everything that's going on until after I've had a full battery of tests and different things, and they pinpoint exactly what it is. So at this point in time, don't take it as anything too serious, but it's more than a cold. That's all I can really say. I've already opted to kind of chill on what we're producing and what we're getting involved in right now, just so that I can take a step back and get a little rest and do work on the healing process and all that. But until all the testing is done, I can't actually get a plan of attack and get a game plan on how to work through everything I'm gonna be doing. So, but let's get off that topic. And again, Crystal Lynn, if you want, after I go live, give me after live broadcast ends, give me a few minutes and then give me a ring, and I'll clue you in. I'm wondering if Professor Pooch or Grandpa is still in the room. I haven't seen him in a while, and sometimes it's really crazy. Even though I'm hosting the show, I don't see everybody's comments and things. It's one of those little glitchy Facebook things. So they have a lot of work to do. We were exploring Facebook live broadcast. I sat in on one of those today with Miguel from Bakersfield Gentlemen, and I gotta say the video quality and everything looked way better on YouTube than it did on Facebook. So if nothing else, I'm gonna see if we can figure out how to simulcast or something like that, and try to capitalize on using YouTube a little bit more, other than just reposting our videos. I'm hoping that Facebook will work out their issues, because I love being here. Izzy may have a back brace. Can we work that? Well, yeah, I can definitely work with that. I can definitely come up with some stuff. We are gonna have some characters that are not returning, and some characters that are being recast. So, Not going to go into all those details at this point in time, but that's what happens when contracts come up and people don't want to return. So, yeah. Oh, we could have so worked something in. We could have worked something in with you and Uncle Timmy and a rough night on the couch with a walker. Um, you know, that kind of stuff's always fun. Every time I see thumbs, it makes me think of Ron White and the story of his dog having no thumbs. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to his video. They call me Tater Salad, and find the part where he talks about his dog. You know what? Feel free to promote that. Um, I don't. I tend to not promote anything that I'm not reviewing or that I'm attending. Like I promote the cons that I'll be at and things like that. But as far as products and stuff like that, I don't promote anything that I'm not affiliated with. Um, just to be fair, because we have a lot of people who send us things to unbox and to review and stuff like that. So it's not that I'm not about giving free press and things like that, but it's it's one of those things where if you're going to send me something to promote that I will most likely give away on a Tuesday night show or something like that, then I'm all about promoting it. But I can't personally promote or have Dead Dollies promote something that we're not affiliated with. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Hey, Antoinette, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Antoinette, because I don't know you too well, but you are an author, I believe. You have Mike. You've given me a great idea. I'm going to hit Ryan up tonight when I end the show. I'm going to hit Ryan up and find out if he has a screener copy of his film. I missed out when it was shown somewhere. I will see if he has a screener copy or if there's like an e version, a web version that I can go check out and maybe do a review, and then I can promote it. So you have given me that idea tonight. So I can't wait, honestly, for the Super Bowl to get here, be over with an Eagles championship. Um, I have to give a disclaimer that there's a foul language warning coming. Go Eagles, fuck the Patriots. Furthermore, fuck Tom Brady. But my reason for wanting it all done is I want to shave. This is actually like very itchy, and it's unbecoming, and it's just like, I gotta get rid of this, and I want to go get a haircut because I look like what do you call it? I look like a caveman at times. When I go out and I never go out without a hat, but like when I get up in the morning to like go take the dog out for a run, I actually frighten people because I look like a homeless guy. So, you know what would be awesome, Lizzie, would be if you came down with Devin and I had you both on the show. But I would have to figure out how I wanted to do Devin's character because I definitely want to do more promotion on this show for Creepy Manor. But ready to play a horror character. Well, I have some script ideas. I've got to catch up with you over the weekend. I have some great script ideas. We need to go out and find some money to make a movie. For those that aren't reading the screen, I'm responding to Professor Pooch right now. You know me, I don't need $1 million to make a film. I can do it on a very cheap budget. But I'm ready to make a movie this year. I don't want to wait anymore. I want to, what do you call it? I just don't want to wait. I'm like letting years fly by, wasting time. And time is the one commodity you can never get back. I don't care about losing money. I don't care about other things. I care about my time and your time. So, and good news, I may have found a computer. Oh, I look ready to be in a horror film. I'm not. I hate being on this side of the camera. You know how disturbed I get when I have to, be the focus. I prefer to be behind the scenes. It's where I do my better work. Oh, don't be saying yay yet. I didn't say I bought a computer. I said I found a computer. Hint, hint. But we need to figure out a way to get Lizzie down here. And get her home. That's the other problem. We have Angel who comes from very far away. That she's dependent on a ride. That's why she doesn't do every show. I can play Disturbed, but I have a couple ideas. I had a lot of time in my head this week, so of course I'm on hiatus just because of the medical stuff going on. But as soon as I get that figured out, You know what? I have a lot of ideas for other movies. The whole thing is, when you do other movies, you have a tendency to have a harder time getting distribution. I just worked on a film this past year that, Pooch, were you involved in any way with Without You? I wasn't sure if you did any work on that at all, but they did a crime drama, and very difficult to market a crime drama. I know people that took way less time doing a horror film, that from writing to distribution, it was so much easier because of, what do you call it? Because of the genre. It's so much, the demand and the pipeline for horror is so much greater. And Pooch has a good point there that horror is in vogue right now. It's it's back to being the top genre. I'm gonna scroll back up because I didn't want to just pass over these couple comments. Yeah, we definitely have to sit down and talk at New Jersey HorrorCon. Mike, if you message me directly, I'm sure we're friends. It's my James Recluse Pictures Weldon account. Message me on there. I can send you where you can send me your screenplay. That I can get you some kind of agreement that says non-disclosure or so on and so forth. That we can put that together. Jeff, you can hit me up also. I can send you the link for or if somebody wants to post a link to New Jersey HorrorCon in here. Definitely let me know if you are coming out here from all the way out there, because one, I'd love to finally meet you face to face. And two, like, we have to plan to get something done together if you are going to be here. Yeah, definitely, to Mike and to Jeff and to everybody out there, I am always looking to look at people's projects from the production end, even if it's just like looking for someone to edit, looking like, and when I say edit, I mean like, what do you call it? To, not to edit the film, but to edit the actual script, or just to give an opinion on things. So, I mean, those are things that I will definitely do. Professor Pooch is a contract guy. He's for hire. So if you are doing a movie and you need anything on the legal end, talk to him. He can set you up with contracts. He can set you up non-disclosure agreements. Like, there's so much stuff he can do for you. It's not free of charge, of course, but, he handles all that kind of stuff. Hey, Barbara, how are you doing tonight? And there's the link. Mike just put up the link for New Jersey HorrorCon. I've been to both of the ones that they did. This will be their third. I am looking very much forward to being pressed at this event again. And we're going to have to see who's going with us, who's coming down to do what. We had an amazing time at the last one. This is one of the issues I was pushing about for a computer. I have to get a new computer in order to edit film and stuff. We have about 100 interviews that I have to sit down and actually edit each of the interviews and fix the sound and get them all right, and then post them on Facebook and YouTube. So we have a lot of shit that we have to catch up on. We're way behind. And right now, yeah, went through 2 computers and I'm sitting on a borrowed one. So just not my year as far as technology goes. But I hate to be the guy that says, yeah, we're going to do this, and then it takes forever to happen. But I promise that before this weekend is over, I will have episode 3 of Creepy Manor up on our YouTube page. I will get on that tomorrow as soon as I get home from dropping Katie off. And you guys knew what I do in a day. Like, you don't understand why sometimes things take a little longer. But that's the that's like the beautiful thing. So pretty much on that note, I think I'm going to start wrapping up. Anybody needs to get a hold of me, feel free to message me. These Friday night broadcasts are kind of just like, just a little thing. They're not something for anybody to take, really serious. They're just for fun. And, that's about that. So thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with this ugly mug. And I will post on Monday regarding either myself or someone else will post on Monday regarding a broadcast for Tuesday. As of right now, I'm going to be in a bunch of medical tests on Monday, so I will probably not be doing a show on Tuesday, but you never know. We might get it on. We might get something that is different from our original game plan. I have it still sitting on the table behind me from Tuesday night show. I have to get everybody together. We had a wonderful company, Aries Games, sent us this. Try to hold it where the light is not reflecting on it. They sent us this to play on a show. And from what I understand, this is based on Friday the 13th, but a little bit different. So I'm planning to play that with a bunch of people on an episode. So I have to take the time to sit down and read all the rules and all that kind of stuff, and then clue everybody in so that we're not doing that all on the show. Because our shows only usually last an hour and a half, so we don't want to dedicate an hour and a half just to learning how to play the game. But again, thank you all for stopping in. Without you guys, we don't have an audience, so we do what we do to try to make you all happy and to entertain you. If you haven't already, please stop by and like the Dead Dollies page. Facebook.com/the Dead Dollies. And stop by and like our Creepy Manor page too. That's Facebook.com/Creepy Manor Show. Other than that, you guys have a good night and a great weekend. And I'll see you all soon. Later.